We'll go into presentation mode. Okay, let's start. So, good day, doctors and my teammates. We are actually from Group 1, also known as Group A. This is our group assignment 1, individual presentation first. In these presentations, we will carry out the analysis and the proposal of our own individual proposed solution first. Okay. Okay. First thing first, it will be presented by the individual members. The first member is Panchacheng Alvin. Okay. MMJ 251015. The second presenter is Syahmi Harif Hakim bin Hamziri. MMJ 251017. The third member is by LiuZhiHao, MMJ 241013. The fourth member is Milad Current, MMJ 251011. So basically, our projects will focus on how predictive AI can fundamentally change the chronic disease management at the end of our selections. Okay, you will start by student 1, Panchacheng, which is me. So I have proposed two solutions, which is the two technology products, which is the data shield on and cybersecurity. First thing first, the reason why I name it on data shield on is because I imagine the lines of data got their shield on to prevent from cyber attacks. So basically, data shield on is a centralized cybersecurity monitoring systems and a protection platform, right, designed for SMEs and enterprise. This data shield on is actually solving a lot of cybersecurity issues, attacks, frauds, okay, and also it educates a lot of organization which is lacking in-house cybersecurity expertise, especially many SMEs and having less awareness of this. So the cybersecurity solutions and packages outside in the market, the existing solutions are often very fragmented, expensive, and actually complex to manage. So these are the things that we're trying to solve. Why data shield on is because the core problem addressed along the way for the next 10 years or the next 20 years is there will be a rising cybersecurity threats, data breaches, and regulatory risks faced by the SMEs and enterprise. So the strategies rationales behind of this data shield on, right, is basically we want to solve that. The scenario is that in the market, a lot of SMEs and enterprise, they are still lack of the awareness of the importance of cybersecurities. Okay, and also they carry out wrong assumptions, which is very expensive. In a practical strength, okay, we will carry out in such way that we enable strong analysis of risk management, governance, regulatory compliances, cost-benefit trade-off, and SMEs market dynamics. So this is actually highly realistic and defensible within the Malaysia and ASEAN's context. And in the next 10 years, there will be a growing regulatory and legal exposure related to data protection and privacy. Therefore, data shield on actually helps SMEs and enterprise, right, to proactively manage both security threats and compliance obligations. The second solutions that I have proposed is sustainable tech, which is goal-less optimization systems. Goal-less represent go little, meaning to say we do not need to carry so much and we just go less. So the selected applications is basically renewable energy and resources optimizations. Okay. The derived products, GoLess, is a data-driven optimization systems for energies and resources usage. It monitors the consumption patterns and provides actionable recommendations. The system itself will help organizations to reduce energy waste and operational costs. The problem we are solving is basically we want to find out what is the inefficient resources utilizations, lack of the visibilities into energy consumption patterns, and the rising cost of environmental impact. Why goal-less optimizations? Basically, we want to solve these 2 points, the rising energy cost and operation inefficiency across organizations, even households, and the growing sustainabilities and ESG pressures from the regulators, such as governments, investors, and the stakeholders. A lot of big corporates are actually aiming for these sectors right now. So next, I will pass the presentation to student number 2, Syahmi, for his presentation. Yeah, Syahmi.
This is one of my two proposals that I propose, which is smart modular agriculture multiple system. This project I was working on before with IEEE UTM KL student branch. So basically, the solution is to emphasize and to empower the smart agriculture system with the farmer. So the farmer can have less research and more productive, and also the data also can be captured with the system. So we are after the data can be used to study and also to present with the investor. Okay, next. Okay, this is the VP canvas that I have created from my experience when doing the smart modular agriculture monitoring system. So the gain that we get, the pain that customer have is manual farming, which is time consuming and labor intensive, lack of real data, updated weather effect, and late detection of crop issue reduced yield. So this the real reality that farmer have often face. And then based on the pain, we have the pre-deliver, which is when we have the manual farming, we eliminate the manual farming with the constant manual constant inspection. And also, we also provide the real time for the alert if they have any anomalies with the crop. And also reduce and water and fertilizer wastage because we have the real data, the real time data, and also enable early detection of the crop stress or risk. So we can reduce the risk and also make sure that we get the good crop instead of the bad crop. So the gain that farmer can have is real time of the farm condition, higher crop, optimize use of water, and also reduce labor dependency. So this is what we expect the farmer can gain. So for the gain character, we can enhance sustainability and resource, support precision agriculture, increase profit, and also improve farm productivity. So as we know, the customer job, which is the farmers, not only to plant the crop, but also monitor soil, manage irrigation, detect crop stress, and also improve crop yield. So this is the customer job, which is the farmer. And the service that we offer is IoT sensors, wireless data transmission, and also automated alert and data analytics system. Okay, next. Okay, that's for the smart agriculture. And then we have a lot of AI virtual customer service avatar, which is one of also my proposal. I have also made on this project with Cairo. So this AI chatbot is the avatar that It's literally like the customer service, but we instead of using the chatbot, the automated chatbot, we use more natural language chatbot, which is more like more human form instead of the automated form. So instead of using human, the chatbot is very professional and can deliver 24 settings. Next. Okay, this is the VP canvas for the chatbot. So the customer job, which is the customer segment, first they need to handle the customer, provide accurate corporate information, support internet and external stakeholder, and also maintain professional corporate image. This is the job for the customer service department. So what is the pain that we want to cover? First, limited service availability. So we know that human, they also have the working hours. They are not robot 24/7, and enhance corporate professionalism and brand image. And then inconsistent information provide the different stuff. So actually, when the one staff saying A, and then when the staff saying B, it's become very difficult for their client to identify what is the truth of the information that they want. And then the gain that the customer service department can get is faster response because they don't need to uh, have time because the service is 24/7, enhance corporate professionalism, and then consistent and reliable information delivery. So the product and service that we offer is AI virtual customer service avatar. Instead of using the chatbot, we use AI avatar to make sure that to make it more human-like, integrate with corporate website and internal system. So any latest data can be learned by AI and is still up to date. And then natural language interaction interface, which is using text and voice. So it's become more human-like instead of just using robot automatic. So the pain that we want to cure is automated repetitive, reduce workload on customer service staff, ensure uniform accuracy, and also operate continuous without time limitation. So as long as the electricity and the server is still keep running, so the AI virtual avatars still keep running until in the end. So the game creator that they can get is improve customer satisfaction because the answer is very accurate and also consistent, enhance operational efficiency, cost effective because we reduce the labor cost, and also strengthen corporate digital presence. So in this IR 4.0, the digital presence is very important. So with this AI customer service avatar, the presence is very visible, and then it can rise up the image of the corporate. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Encik Syahmi. Next, we would like to invite Mr. Liu for the next part. Student 3, LiuZhiHao, please.
Okay, hello everyone. Uh, Firstly, I will talk about my first plan, low cost IoT system to watch small business metrics. Small business everywhere face two big problems. One is the mentioned monitoring is very expensive and furniture cost a lot. Our solution costs one third of old toys. Works right away without big changes, and business like it a lot. Okay, next slide. For the technology part, our system uses a simple, proven design, lower powered, centers plus local hub plus online platform. We tested it in 20 small Thailand factories, and it taught 70% more early warnings with low risk of mistakes. In Malaysia, it's about 90% percent of factories are very small, and 85% don't have matching monitoring. They lost 60 hundreds ringing every month when matching stop. So they really need this. Okay, next slide. Next is my second plan. Doing to water small farmers exactly where needed. For the technology part, it uses the same simple proven design as the first plan. Test in Thailand show it works well. Malaysian factories also have big problems, so there is a good chance to use our solution here. Yes, next slide. It shows about 80% of Malaysian farmers are smaller than 5 hectares growing plum, rice, and tropical fruits, and the land is mostly flat or low hills. This caused the profit for domes. Rainfall is even here, and 45 percent, 100% of water is wasted in dry seasons. Farmers really need to water crops exactly where needed, which is what my or we our dorm does. Yeah. Okay, that's all.
Next, we would like to invite the student number 4, Mr. Milad, for his presentation.
Thank you, Alvin. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon. Two products that I chose among those 5 products that were analyzed and discussed in the previous assignment. Those two that I chose, the first one is healthcare AI predictive platform that helps the medical staff to identify and diagnose the disease in early stages and help patients uh, to be early diagnosed and cured faster and easier. So why I chose this product? Because of 3 measurements: market dominance and the risk of going to the market, and also the strategic fit with Malaysian country. So starting with the first one, why market dominance for this product is ideal and better than other ones. The first reason is it was the largest opportunity among those 5 that I researched, with $26.7 billion and potential to reach 674 billion in 2035, which is at 44% of CAGR. And it's the fastest growing of all 5 technologies that I analyzed previously. And it has a proven economic $3.2 return on investment per each dollar that is invested. invested for 14 months. So according to these measurements and these numbers, it's a good market, and it's better than the other products that were analyzed. The risk of going to the market, since in the USA, more than 1,000 devices, AI and machine learning devices, were approved by the FDA. So this is a good indicator that the AI platforms and AI devices related to healthcare has a really high potential to be easily approved, and they reached in a level that can get approval from FDA or other authorities that need to approve. And the established distribution channels, EpiCap market with 305 million patient records, and also clinical validation. It's already proven that 99% of mammography accuracy and also 50% of documentation time reduction. This is a really good potential, and it will be less risk to go to this market. So for Malaysian specific analyze and research related to that, related to this product, we have LiuZhiHao infrastructure provides digital health foundation, and also in Malaysia, 18.3% patients with diabetes, and which is equivalent to 3.9 million adults. And also the government digital health initiatives align with this product vision. And it's manageable in 12 to 24 months time to reach the revenue. And the second product, next slide, please. The second best choice of my research is precision agriculture platform, and it has the lowest risk and fastest revenue among the five that I researched before. So the time to revenue is 6 to 12 months, which is the fastest among the five. And overall risk is low, and also the technology maturity, the TRL 8 and 9, they are commercial ready. And also the proven business model with 22% of return on investment increase across the 85 studies, it shows that, and also 76% of herbicide reduction, and carbon credit revenue, which is also an advantage for this type and this category of businesses. And also the unique regional advantage, which with over 640,000 oil palm smallholders via FELDA and FELCRA cooperatives, and existing cooperative infrastructure reduces customer acquisition costs, and also Malaysia agriculture policy framework supports adopting this product easier to the market, and also Asian expansion pathway to Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, and other countries. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, among those five products that I studied, why not other threes? Why I didn't choose, and I choose these two that I mentioned in the previous slides. The other threes, brain-computer interfaces and advanced water filtration, and also quantum cybersecurity. For the first one, the highest risk profile, it has more risk because of the technical requirements and regulatories and also the market. Very high capital intensity with over 10 million that is required. It has the longest time to revenue, 24 and between 24 to 48 months, and also the TRL 6.8, less mature than alternatives. Also, the advanced water filtration, it has lowest growth rate, 7 to 8.5 CAGR. An NGO-dependent distribution model is slow and less scalable. Also, limited differentiation in the among the competitors and the crowded market. For quantum cybersecurity, it has a very small market, and it's noted as emerging opportunity, not immediate. It's better suited as 18 to 24 months follow-on strategy. And it has the potential, but according to the summarization, those two products were more suitable, and as a result, I chose to select and study those two. Yeah, so that's all from my side. Back to Alvin. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Milad. So next, let's move to group presentations. The group presentations, we actually have selected Mr. Milad's proposal, which is the healthcare AI predictive platforms, as our final products. And the second presentations will be done by the same person, which is first student Panchacheng Alvin, second Syahmi, third Mr. Liu, and fourth Mr. Milad. So currently in this topic, our projects will focus on how predictive AI platform can fundamentally change the chronic disease management. Okay, the first students will be me, Panchacheng, Alvin. Yeah. So basically, why healthcare AI predictive platform? First thing first, we are using the decision framework to analyze this product. Is basically based on the market size and long-term scalabilities presented by Mr. Milad just now. Overall, in so many products, this healthcare AI predictive product line is the best of the best among all of our other projects, right? The second point, which is the financial feasibilities and economic justifications. And the third point, we can actually start from Malaysia and we roll out into ASEAN's countries. Okay. The second informations that we use to justify this topic is basically by the addressable market size. So at a USD about 613 billion to 928 billion by 2035. Okay, this healthcare AI basically offers us very great scalabilities than all the topics that we had just now. And by judging and by studying from the precedent research towards healthcare, superior insights. The third part, which is the high national urgency. Okay, chronic disease management such as diabetes. Okay, is affecting 13.8% Malaysians adult. Okay, representing a critical public health challenge with immediate economic and social impact. Then we have a documented economic value, meaning to say, Later on, we will show you the financial proposal of the documented ROI, unlike many emerging technologies. And also these are actually backed by a lot of documented ROIs. The fifth one, which is the strong local validations environment. Malaysia's centralized public healthcare systems and existing digital healthcare infrastructures enable controlled pilot testing before regional expansions. Problem background. So basically, these are the problem background of the healthcare challenges. The current healthcare systems are reactive, responding only the complications arise, only after the complication arise. Chronic disease such as diabetes require continuous monitoring and early interventions, meaning to say it's advisable to detect it. Before detections, the AI should tell the doctors that this patient has a high chance of getting diabetes. Okay, so this is part of our aims. And the late detections leads to higher treatment costs, increased hospital congestions, and lower patient quality of life. Next part, which is global healthcare AI market opportunity as well. So meaning to say, other than Malaysia markets, right? Not looking at only diabetes, not only looking at those chronic diseases, we are eyeing for global healthcare markets. This healthcare AI has the highest potential, meaning to say, this products is estimated to be, healthcare AI is estimated to be at least from 600 billions to 900 over billions by 2034 to 2035, driven by the aging populations, chronic diseases prevalence, and cost pressures on the healthcare systems. And it has a great annual growth with estimations of 45%, 44% compound annual growth rates. So AI usage also increasingly used by for a lot of predictions, diagnostics, and also decision support. Okay, of course the decisions and everything will still based on the doctors, but AI can actually help the doctors to make better decisions and to prevent things to get worsened, to the disease to get worsened. Okay, and actually shift from a data storage system to an intelligent driven platforms. So I would like to invite Mr. Syahmi for the next presentation, for the next part of the presentation. Mr. Syahmi, please.
Okay. So for the Malaysia context, we have some of the data that can be used as a strong point why AI predictive health is very important and also have the higher chance market. First, we have the data for the National Health and Mobility Survey in 2019. So in 2019, 18.3% diabetes prevalence among Malaysia adult, which is increased from the 2011 and 2015. So with this data, we know that the risk of the sick people is increasing in Malaysia. And then we have the second one, chronic disease represent a long-term fiscal burden on public healthcare, which is this is on the MOH report, which is reported on the WHO. So you know that the healthcare in Malaysia is mainly funded by the government itself. So when they funded by government, it costs the long-term fiscal for the government itself, which is exceeding 9.65 billion ringgit Malaysia. And then the third point is Malaysia have the centralized public healthcare system, which can be enabled sector pilot program. So with this centralization, we can have the easy validation compared to fragmented private-only system, and also easier data serialization for case learning. Okay, next. So this is the size market of the healthcare AI in Malaysia that has been summarized in the infographic. For the total addressable market, we 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 have the data that 2.15 billion can be penetrated in the Malaysia market, and also for the available market for SEM. So the most realistic is 216 to 230 million ringgit Malaysia annually. And for the survivable obtainable market, the capture can be get is 30.5 million ringgit, which is for the 3 years revenue. This is the realistic target based on the report and also the finding that we have done. So for the target market, we have the public hospital under Ministry of Health, which is 119.3 million ringgit Malaysia. Private hospital, 132 million ringgit Malaysia. And also public health clinic, which is 32.65 million ringgit Malaysia. So the core of this KAI is the core is B2B business services and also business to government. So you know that this is the software market. So the software market for this KAI is 145 million ringgit Malaysia. And also we have the direct patient model, which is business to customer. So we assume that the 5.8 million patient, which can get to 1.74 billion ringgit Malaysia for the total ecosystem, which is 2.18 billion ringgit Malaysia. Okay, next. So this is the product overview of our system, our system. Yes. First one is AI-powered clinicalization. So we analyze the patient data to identify early disease pattern, which is why we should have the centralized data, and then focus on prediction rather than diagnose. So with the prediction, we can have prevention instead of just diagnosis only. And then design for integration with the hospital information system. So for this one, when we have the centralized data, we can integrate with all the hospital in the Malaysia, so it can minimize the workflow disruption. Next. So the value proposition, the general one, for hospital, they want to reduce complication, improve resource allocation, and cost containment. And for the clinician, they can get the early warning, and this in fact to support treatment planning. And for patient, which is our main customer, preventive care, fewer hospital admission, and better long-term outcome. Okay, next. So this is the VP canvas that I have summarized. So based on the ledgers that I have made, the pink one is the government side, the blue one is the private side, and then the green blue one individual, and the orange yellow one is the product. So if the legend is stack each other, so the both of the point is based on the both parties. So let's go through the customer job. It is we have the navigate health system from the side of the government, manage chronic condition, not only from the government but also private for individual, they need to have the financial security and care for aging family, which is for the any family that have the aging parents, and also to maintain healthy lifestyle. So this is the customer job, which is we split to the three, and then what is the pain that they 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 face? First one is fermented care because in the government system there are still many of the government system are using the manual administration, which is using the book and paper. So when using book and paper is not consistent and also very fermented, and this is very confusing not only for the hospital but also for the clinician, to the doctor, to the pharmacist, to do any to use the information for their works. And then the silent killer anxiety, which is they don't know if they have any disease or not. Access barrier. So access barrier because in the private healthcare, they doesn't have any information from the government. And then complete and excessive, and the very famous one is long waiting time, especially on the government healthcare. So the thing that can be get, which is first one, convenience and speed, early detection, family peace of mind, seamless experience, and cost reduction. So how is the product can solve this problem? First, what is the product and service that being offered? First one, the iris scoring engine, which is can be used to know is our head is in the good position or not. Patient mobile app. So this is more UI friendly. So with the mobile app, the patient doesn't need to go to hospital regularly. The the uh, the doctor can monitor the patient through the apps only. And then same also with the remote patient monitoring RPM. So we integrate not only the AI but also IoT system inside the platform. So digital health passport that we have right now from before this, My Sejahtera. And then the pain reliever that can be cured. Because one, the queue busting triage, which is very, very annoying. First, and then unified health data. So when the data is centralized, any hospital can get the data if the customer is maybe moving or going from the government to private or vice versa. Simplified lifestyle coaching, and then safety net list. The game creator can be get is hyper personalization, which is when we use the apps, we personalize all the data that we have, and then economic empowerment because we save many billion of the ringgit from these apps alone, and for the long term, and proactive wellness. So with proactive wellness, the government can monitor the health of the individual of the public. So the government can give advice how the public to maintain their lifestyle, healthy lifestyle. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Syahmi. So next we move to Mr. Liu for his presentation.
Okay. Now, let's talk about who will use our medical AI toy. Our core users are hospitals, clinics, and medical managers. Hospitals wants to work faster and use best all the medicines better. And clinics want easier medical choices and lower costs. Managers need to re recognize data and avoid risks. All of them want AI to make care better and faster. Next slide, please. Okay, when launching our product, we need to work with key people and meet two core conditions. We will also work with policymakers that who make industry rulers and insurance companies that who make payment plans and fund new uses. Uh, how to make it work. So first, feed into how doctors work now, so it's easy to learn. And the second, we can make people trust our toys that keep data safe and make sure AI works well every time. Next slide, please. Uh, this is how we work together, linking users and partners. The core users tell us what they need and show if our toys works. Makers make fair rulers based on user uh, needs, so it's more easier to launch. Insurance companies make ways to pay, so we can sell to more people. Next slide. Our strategy for connecting to other system, work with old system cheaply and learn from top global toys. We will use what hospitals already have. No need to buy new systems. We will also look at top global toys like EP and Orange Healthy. So our toys works with other systems. Next slide. To roll out our toy, we will use the country's digital health system. This phase into local system, hospital system. So there's less pushback. Uh, we will also use existing networks, so hospitals and clinics can start using our toy quickly. Next slide, please. Finally, let's look at how old medical system can't do. Old systems only store data and uh, alert after problems happen. They can't do more. The biggest gap is no toy to predict long-term annuals for local people. That's actually what our medical AI toys will through. Next slide, please. Our platform position is clear that we add a prediction layer to exchange hospital systems, focusing on prediction, long-term annuals for local people. This fills the gap in old in old systems perfectly and fix exactly what local hospitals need. Next slide, please. For every dollar you invest, you get 3.2 dollars back. We do this by catching healthy problems early. So patients don't get sicker and need more expensive care later. Next slide. You will get your money back in just 14 months on average. This fits perfectly with public hospital budget cycles. So it's easy for hospitals to plan their spending. Next slide.
So
Oh,
thank you,
yeah,
Mr.
thank you.
Liu. Yeah. I would like to invite Mr. Milad for the next presentation.
Thank you, Alvin. In this section, I like to discuss the financial projection overview. And in this table, we can see the 5-year strategy and the 5-year financial projection for this product. In the first year, the aim is to have 50,000 patients, which is equivalent to annual revenue of 3 million and the gross margin of 65% and cumulative recurring revenue is also 3 million. And until the 5th year, we can reach about 1.5 million patients, which is equivalent to 90 million in annual revenue, which is 78% gross margin. So with this 189 million cumulative ARR with a 78% gross margin, it is consistent with enterprise SaaS economics. And the asset-light model supports a scalable growth. So in the next slide, I like to talk about regulatory considerations. To legally sell and deploy this platform in Malaysia, the following regulatories are recommended. The primary regulatory is Medical Device Authority, MDA, from the Ministry of Health of Malaysia. And for classification, software as a medical device is also the target class B. For the standards, we have IEC 62304 and software lifecycle and also ISO 14971. So in total, if we want to achieve and got those regulatory certificates and approvals, we need total investment of 30,000 to 45,000 US dollars and a timeline of 9 to 12 months. So the key advantage is it is cheaper than US FDA approval, which costs us a lot more, and also no facility certification is required. It is software only, and also ASEAN expansion ready. It will be ready after we get approval from Malaysian facilities, and the clinical data service as dual purpose. We can use for regulatory approval and also research and publications. So in the next slide, I like to discuss about the strategic roadmap. We divided this into 3 phases. In the phase 1, we will work on the foundation and validation in the first 6 months. The aim here is to build clinical credibility by partnering with universities, medical centers, and doing some validations for 100 diabetes patients and publishing the research findings and establishing leadership through conferences and medical journals and securing 2 pilot hospital agreements. So this is the aim for the first phase, which needs 33,000 investment, and target here is 2 pilot hospitals. In the second phase, which is the pilot and proof of concept phase, which starts from the 7th month until the 12th. The aim here is to convert the pilots to paying customers. So launching direct sales targeting 5 hospitals, academic, private, and also government. Establish distribution channels through Epic App Market and Oracle Health partnership, and executing digital marketing campaigns and industry events to generate qualified leads. So the investment here is about 53,000 US dollar, and the target here is to get 5 paying customers, and MRR here is 15K. So in this in the third and last phase, in the next slide, we have the commercial launch. And the aim here is to scale to the market and become the leader of the market. So building sales team, 2 executives and 1 solution architect, and expanding to 15 hospitals across Klang Valley, Penang, and Johor. Launching the account-based marketing for top hospital targets and creating customer success stories and active reseller partners, which in this phase we have the investment of 107,000 with target of total of 15 hospitals. And the MRR here is 90K, and also the ARR here is 1 million. So in the next slide, I like to summarize and have a conclusion about this product. So it is the largest market opportunity and with the strongest economic justification, high national urgency, and also we have a clear and also achievable regulatories and a really good strategic, robust option among all evaluated proposals. So thank you so much, and back to you, Alvin.
Thank you, Mr. Milad. So that is our group presentation for the number 1. We would like to move to group assignment 2, which is presentation number 2. So first thing first, we need to understand if we want to launch it to the market, and we will need to understand the enemies, which is our competitor. The first competitor in the market is called Epic. Epic is basically founded in the United States, in America, founded back in 1979. Okay, Epic is widely used in the entire Europe, US, and some parts of the Middle East as well. And Epic provides integrated healthcare information systems covering all the clinical records, administrative functions, financial and billing systems. It's basically a very traditional hospitalization systems, right? And primarily used in the United States, especially by all these large hospitals, academic medical centers, and integrated healthcare networks. The second competitors is called Health Catalyst. This is slightly This is slightly closer to our era, which is closer to our 2025. It's founded in 2008, okay? Also originated in the United States. By looking at the website, by looking at the layout, it looks closer to the newer technology era. It focuses on the population's health management, also clinical outcomes predictions, and their cost and performance optimizations. So one thing special from this health catalyst than Epic is basically health catalysts use AI and machine learning also to analyze large healthcare data sets. Okay, is being used and employed by large hospitals, health systems, healthcare networks with high data maturity, and is mainly in USA. Okay, by looking at the competitor 1 and competitor 2, competitor 1 is Epic and competitor 2 is Health Catalyst. Those are mainly in the Europe and Canada's and the US, right? Therefore, we have also studied and chosen the expansion to the 3 countries, which is Indonesia, okay, Saudi Arab, and Thailand. The first reason why of the Indonesia is because first thing first, it is very, very large, okay? It's overburdened with, the hospital over there somehow is overburdened, okay? AI adoptions rate over there is still low there, okay? And it has a mix of strategic public private healthcare environment. Saudi Arab, okay, in short, Saudi Arab is rich, okay. The best thing about it is the Saudi Arabs, they have a governance, they have a policies of by 2030, they will do a massive, they are actually doing a massive investment in AI and digital health. And by 2030, they want to fully utilize on the entire AI healthcare. They want to make their own entire nations. Their healthcare is AI and machine learning based. All right. The next one, which is Thailand. Okay. Thailand is special a little bit because Thailand is, it can become a medical tourism hub, meaning to say, other than the local hospitalized cases, it can be a spot, it can be a hub. Okay, you can actually go to Thailand, you as a tourist, and you carry out your healthcare processes over there. Okay, it's like small operations or stay over in the hospital for some physiotherapies or things like that, right? And Thailand, one good thing about Thailand is the adaptations of the AI is very fast in Thailand. Okay, next we will have the benchmarking. Benchmarking is basically very straightforward. First thing first, the most important thing is about pricing factor. Pricing factor, right? If compared to the Epic systems and Health Catalyst systems, our pricing factor is basically we are modular as SaaS module meaning to say serve as a software, serve as a services, the subscriptions definitely is lower at the upfront, okay? While Epic systems and Health Catalyst, they have a very high upfront cost, medium to high upfront cost, right? The ongoing cost is predictable. Subscription fees definitely from our systems, okay? And our customization costs, right, low to moderate, while Epic system and Health Catalyst is from moderate to high, okay? Contract feasibilities, we have a very high contract feasibilities, okay? Definitely by judging on the Epic systems, they have the lowest contract feasibilities. It must be terms, it must be a long-term contracts, and health catalyst as well. It must be a moderate terms of contracts. Affordability, our products is very affordable, okay, for mid and public hospitals. Epic system is definitely very expensive. It could be tens of millions, and health catalysts as well. Best fits customer, public and mid-sized hospital. Okay, Epic system is going to be large, and health systems, data measures, hospital networks. Okay, so there will be some notes here. Our AI healthcare predictive platform can penetrate the market easier compared with others because we are a SaaS model and our cost is extremely low compared to the others. Next one, which is features factors. Okay, for the features factors wise, for our AI predictive platform, right, we actually have predictive and preventive analysis, while Epic systems definitely EHR, okay, and embedded analytics is all about those like post actions, and health catalysts, they have advanced analytics and performance. Our core predictive tools, okay, we have all those risk scoring. In other words, is those like by determining, AI will tell you by this case what is your risk and what is your confidence level, things like that. And then we will have early alerts and readmissions predictions. Okay. Modularity, we are very feature-based modules. We have a very high feature-based module. Integrations, definitely we can work with existing systems. Okay. Complexity, low to moderate. User accessibility, clinicians friendly. Okay. Clinicians friendly meaning to say it is friendly up until even clinics admin also can use. It's not like a large hospital require a lot of trainings, a lot of expertise, then only can use. We are friendly in this way. Okay, scalability is very high. Okay, while the Epic systems and health catalysts, as you can see the entire list, Epic systems is more towards because it is very stable and long ready, so it is very low in modularity, scalabilities, and those things, and health catalysts as well. So next, I will like to invite Encik Syahmi for the technology factors and so on. Encik Syahmi, please.
Thank you, Alvin. Okay. So for the technology factor, we have for the core technology, we use deep learning-based predictive analytics, which is more advanced instead of using ML with ESR and also AI-driven analytic platform. So with the deep learning, not only AI can learn the training data, but also can predict the new data based on the previous data. And then the architecture that we use, which is cloud native, the cloud is very not too expensive because it doesn't need to make the hard ready machine server. For the Epic system, they use the proprietary enterprise system, and Head Catalyst use the data platform analytic layer. So cloud native actually be more flexible and also more modular and upgradable. And for the integration, we use API-driven, flexible, and modular, which is why we use the cloud native. For the Epic system, it's just limited outside the Epic ecosystem, so it cannot integrate with others ecosystem. We have Catalyst, but Health Catalyst also can integrate with multiple HR. The data requirement is actually moderate because we use the deep learning. So when you use the deep learning, we just use the partial or generated data. Epic system, they need to have the high intelligence data. And for the Health Catalyst, they also need the high quality structured data, which is very very troublesome for many of the hospital, the development speed is very fast because we just use the cognitive instead of happy system and health catalyst. IT complexity, we make it as friendly as possible, not only for the hospital but also for the patient. For MP system is very complex, and scalability, because we are modular, we is very scalable. Not for Epic system also very scalable, but cost intensive, and high catalyst, they need the many data to become more scalable. Okay, next. For the marketing, so we can for the marketing we have the position which is cost effective and predictive AI. So many of the system is very more want to save quite some cost. So for the AP system is very premium and very expensive. Head catalyst just have the specialist analytic partner. For the primary target, we target for the public and big size hospital because of the cost effectiveness. AP system more on the large and academic hospital. Catalyst more on data mature head system. So for the very focus that our do is early detection and efficiency. For the AP system, they are more on the full system integration, which is more features, and health catalyst more into the outcome and performance. For the hospital, they need to have the standalone predictive layer. AP system is more on the core hospital infrastructure. So if the AP system is failed, so the whole hospital infrastructure is failed also, which is very very troublesome. And for the head catalyst, they have a alternative overlay. For adoption barrier, which is for us is very low because the cost for the EP system very high, and head catalyst is just a moderate. For geographic fit, we can see that emerging and traditional market towards to the AI is very fit. For the epic system, is more on the developed and high budget market, and for the head catalyst, more the advanced healthcare system. Okay, thanks. That's
Next.
all.
Thank you, Syahmi. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Liu for customer value factors and so on. Mr. Liu.
Okay. This table shows how our AI toy is better than others. Our toy is cheap and focus on preventing annuals. We work with public and mid-sized hospitals, helping them find problems earlier and work faster. Best of all, it's easy to start using. Perfect for growing markets. Next slide. When it comes to selling and rolling out our toys, we have big advantages. Our sales cycle is short, and we can expand to new countries easily. We use cloud-based flexible toys, working and decorate with hospitals and partners. This makes us perfect for growing markets. Okay, that's all.
Thank you. Mr. Milad, please explain on your brand strength factors, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. In this slide, I like to compare the brand strength between our platform and Epic system, and also the Health Catalyst. Our platform is still new and emerging, so our brand recognition is low. Because of that, the trust mainly comes from pilot projects and real results, not reputation. So Epic system has a very strong and mature brand built over many years. So hospitals see it as safe and reliable. Health Catalyst also has a strong brand, especially within healthcare analytics. However, our advantage is high brand flexibility and low switching cost. So hospitals can try our solution more easily, which is why partnership and piloting are very important for us at this stage. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, innovation capability. And this slide shows why we perform better in innovation. Our platform has high innovation speed and very high flexibility. We can customize and improve our solution quickly based on hospital needs. Epic Systems focuses more on stability and system integration. So innovation is slower. Health Catalyst is in the middle with moderate flexibility and speed. Even though our R&D team is smaller, we are more agile. This allows us to adapt faster to different markets and healthcare requirements, which is where we have a clear advantage. Okay, next slide, please. Yeah, this analysis helps us understand our internal strengths, weaknesses, and also opportunities and threats. So starting with the SWOT, the strength and the opportunity. Starting with the strength, our platform is cost-effective, modular, and cloud-based. It can integrate with existing hospital systems and be deployed faster than large enterprise solutions. For opportunities, there is growing demand for predictive analytics due to hospital overcrowding and rising chronic disease. Government expansion of public health also increases the need for efficiency. There is also an affordability gap where many hospitals cannot afford premium enterprise AI solutions, which creates space for our platform. Okay, in the next slide, I'd like to talk about weaknesses and threats. In terms of weaknesses, our brand recognition is still lower, and we depend on data quality from hospital systems. We also need localization and partnership when entering new markets. For threats, strict healthcare data regulation, increase compliance complexity. Public hospital procurement can be slow, and there may be future competition from global big tech healthcare AI players. Because of this, partnership, compliance, and pilot projects are very important for our strategy. That's all. Back to you, Alvin.
Thank you, Mr. Milad. Next, we would like to go into Pastel. First, we will study Pastel Indonesia. Start by Mr. Liu. Mr. Liu, please.
Okay. Let's look at Indonesia's healthcare market. By 2025, Indonesia will have 300 million people. So more people need care, but the hospital don't have enough resources, and the long-term annuals are a big problem. This means Indonesia is really for digital healthcare toys. Oh, and this is No, this is the second page. No. This is a deep dive into Indonesia's healthcare innovation environment. The government is expanding healthcare, more people need care, and the long-term analysis are common. This is all big changes for us, but strategic data rulers and slow approval process are risks. Our cheap, flexible platforms is perfect for taking these changes and handling the risk. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, Mr. Liu. Next, I will talk about Pastel Saudi Arabia. So by looking at these visuals, right, this is gotten from their official news. Towards Saudi Arabia visions by 2030, right? So first thing first, they will have a health ecosystem organizations. They have Saudi commissions for health specialists. They have health ecosystem. So by 2030, right? So this will be fully enhanced, okay? Fully enhanced into a very high-tech and innovative healthcare systems in 2030 in Saudi Arabia. So for the pastel wise, yes, definitely they are is good for the political point of view. We need to say the governments really give us full support for the healthcare digitalizations under Vision 2030. It's part of their KPI. Okay, for the economics wise, definitely high healthcare spending capacities as though there are a lot of millions and billions over there. And in the social point of view, there will be a rising chronic disease prevalence, okay? Growing acceptance of digital and AI-enabled healthcare. These three are the opportunities, political, economical, and socials in these three are the a link with this SWOT analysis. These three are the opportunities. Then technologicals definitely with the advanced digital infrastructures, okay, strong cloud adoptions, right? This is also an opportunities and also a strength, meaning to say the highly backgrounds, the highly supportive, the highly big budget economics and also the socials, right? Is actually a strength for this technology point of view in the SWOT analysis. Then we come to environmental, increasing focus on the efficiency and sustainability in public sector services. This is an opportunity for us to focus in Saudi Arabia. But the legal part, strict health data protection, cybersecurity, and data regulations, this is a threat, but it can be handled if we go through a proper channels, we go through a proper compliances. Okay. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Syahmi to share his views on pastel talent. Mr. Syahmi.
Thank you, Mr. Alvin, for the Thailand. So we discovered that based on the SWOT analysis, this is the pastel that for the Thailand. The first one is the political. So political, for the key observation, we can see the universal healthcare coverage. The government also support this policy, this digitalization, but the policy continually may vary because the political issue, political instability in the Thailand also is very unstable. So from the SWOT link, we can see the opportunity, but also the threat from this pastel view. So for strategy implementation, we can see the opportunity to support efficiency in the public hospital, but also the potential threat from the policy or the administrative changes. From the economy factor, we can see the strong healthcare sector with public-private mix, which is cost sensitivity in the public hospital. So from our observation, we can see that this is the opportunity for our platform, because with our platform, which is more cost effective and also with AI predictive. And then for the social, not only in the South Korea and Japan, but also in the Thailand, also have the aging population, rising chronic disease, and also high trust in clinician. For this observation, we can see that this is the opportunity because of the strong demand. And then instead of technological, they are very advanced in the IT adoption, but for only private hospital, although it's for the on private hospital, we can say this is also opportunity because we know private hospital is the business. So if the business can see the opportunity, they can get it with the competitive price. And for environmental, we can increase focus on the efficiency and sustainable public service. So this is also opportunity for, so we can see that digital healthcare can support the optimization and sustainability goals. And for the legal, actually the legal one is we want to have the patient data, but because of the Thailand have the special law of the protection patient data, so this is become the threat. So the strategy need to do is we need to have the compliance, also need to create moderate entry barriers in the Thailand. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Encik Syahmi. Now I would like to invite Mr. Milad on the strategic resources allocations. Mr. Milad, please.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Let's discuss about resource allocation. First, from a financial point of view, most of our budget goes into AI model development, compliance, pilot projects, and this is because accuracy, data protection, and real hospital testing are critical in healthcare. We also spent on market entry and basic branding, but we keep costs controlled. For human resource, we focus on having the right people rather than a large team. This includes machine learning engineers, data engineers, and clinical advisors like doctors and analysts. We also need regulatory and data governance staff to manage healthcare regulations, supported by business development and support teams. In terms of technology, we rely on cloud infrastructure and API-based integration, so hospitals can adopt our system without replacing their existing systems. We also invest in predictive analytics pipelines, cybersecurity, and scalable servers. For partnership, we work with public and private hospitals, especially teaching hospitals to run pilot projects. We also collaborate with government health agencies, cloud providers, and local system integrators to build trust and speed up the adoption process. Finally, from a geographical perspective, resources are allocated based on where we are in each market. We focus on testing and feedback first, then improve the deployment efficiency and cost optimization, and also compliance as we scale. In the next slide, I like to discuss about linking SWOT to benchmarking. Our strengths are agility, cost-effective structure, and the ability to adapt quickly. This is why we focus on modular technology, and team and flexibility of partnerships. Our main weakness is weaker brand strength compared to well-established players. However, we address this through hospital partnerships, pilot projects, which help build credibility and trust. In terms of opportunities, cost-sensitive hospitals in Indonesia benefits from affordable models. Saudi Arabia supports AI-friendly healthcare politics, and Thailand is suitable because of its tourism-based and private healthcare sector. The key threat we face is regulatory complexity. That's why we allocate resources to compliance, data governance, and local partnerships. So in the next slide, I'd like to conclude. Our platform focuses on fast and affordable predictive insights, while Epic provides a full enterprise healthcare system, and Health Catalyst focuses on deep analytics and performance improvement. In terms of cost, our platform is low to moderate, whereas Epic is very expensive and Health Catalyst is still relatively costly. For implementation, our solution causes minimal disruption to hospitals, while Epic requires major organizational change, and Health Catalyst requires process adjustments. Because of this, our time to value is much shorter, and our main target users are public and mid-sized hospitals that need predictive insight without heavy investment. Overall, our platform sits between enterprise systems and advanced analytics providers, offering a practical and scalable alternative. So that's it. Thank you so much. Back to you, Alvin.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, everyone, for the great presentations. So that's all for our presentation. We are Group 1. Thank you.
Wow,
Hello.